Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shenanigans. How are you guys doing on this fine Saturday morning?
I'm good.
Afternoon.
Excellent. It's Sunday morning.
Been awesome.
I'm struggling to make a decision.
Oh.
I've been getting this whole, Holocaust coronavirus beard. And with the point now where I don't know if it would be easier to just become a hipster instead of shave it, but then I'd have to learn what's an IPA and study some indie music and craft beer.
You'd also have to learn to play hacky sack and wear a beanie.
I feel you so hard right now, man. I made this decision a while ago, and I'm now a hipster. It's not ideal, and you just get hated on by a different group, right? You normally hate on the hipsters, and when you become one of them, well, yeah, it happens, right? But my beard looks really fantabulous after going to that hipster barber salon called Beardingtons or whatever. You think I'm joking, Neal?
No, you're in the Seattle area, aren't you? I believe
Montreal.
everything. Oh no, Montreal. You're not from Seattle. What the fuck am I talking? I don't know anything about the Montreal hipster scene, but I assume it's there.
Oh, trust me, my area, there's 2 Beardingtons. One's not called Beardingtons. One is called Beardingtons.
Wow.
And I call them both Beardingtons because they're really fucking hipster, okay? You walk in and they're like, would you like to buy all of these hair products with their brick walls? The music's going on. There's somebody who stands by the door just to welcome you. They do you want some alcohol and coffee with your haircut? They do that little hot towel thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all of the people working there, at the very least, act flamboyantly because that's part of the scene, and I love it. It's a great experience. Yeah.
Well, I guess you might be the person to ask then.
Yes.
So if I become a hipster, but I don't want to give up hating on hipsters,
yes,
can I hate on hipsters ironically?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's actually part of it, right? That's why hipsters get so much hate, because even they hate themselves, right? I mean, that's just
as they should.
Yeah, absolutely, right? And I didn't have to change my wardrobe because I used to wear a lot of gamer gear and shit, and now I wear them ironically, right? It doesn't change much. Yeah.
Is it really ironically if you're still a gamer?
Are you judging me? Because you should. If I'm a hipster.
I'm just questioning your motives. That's all.
I feel like there's levels you're not getting here, Neal, with that question.
Well, he doesn't have a beard.
Not anymore.
Wait, he used to have a beard?
Yeah, look at the old streams.
Well, that was
in Vietnam. I had a big poofy beard.
You did? I actually saw this in VODs.
But because you were in Vietnam, you could claim it was an expat beard and not a hipster beard. Totally different social groups.
That's why it didn't click in my head.
Yeah. That was the rebel leaving his country behind beard.
Yes.
Well, let's hop into our session today. We have quite a full house. So why don't we walk around the table and introduce our characters? So Bryan, you're first. Who are you and who are you playing today?
Sure. So I'm Bryan, and I'm playing Rich. He is a transmutation wizard who's trying to change the world by making everybody blind with bright lights. And that's what I focus on. I want to specialize on light spells. That's what I want to do.
Okay, but you're still rich, right?
Yep.
Okay, got it. Just making sure here. Excellent. And next up is James. Who are you and who are you playing today?
I am Volk, elf who is not from the Underdim, not at all. I'm a normal elf. And I am a ranger who shoots things with a bow, and I'm not trying to spy on the surface dwellers, because I am a surface dweller.
Okay. All right. Next up is Marc. Who are you and who are you playing today?
Hi, I'm Marc, aka Giant Chipperl, and I'm playing Sergej. And I'm pretty sure that most of these parties in Shenanigans get completely fucked up, so I'm just here to kind of claim their loot and go on with my day. Last time it kind of went a little bit sour because the person who died in this hole. Did not want to go in the goddamn hole, but I had stolen his mirror and his shovel beforehand, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Excellent. And Sergej, who are you and who are you playing today?
Hey, I'm Origin, and I'm playing a Lord Wilmore, who's a merchant from afar. And there's a bit of mystique there. If anyone guesses the book he's from, He'll get it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Any hints?
Just his name.
Okay. Lord Wilmore. And Justin, who are you and who are you playing today?
Hey, I am playing Darth Umbra, who has to date no motivations that anyone knows about. And is alive after some 7 sessions, which apparently puts me high up in the living and not dead character roster for Shenanigans. I was not aware of this, but the wiki have informed me.
Well, this is the 7th episode for you.
And I breathe funny.
Excellent.
COVID,
Excellent.
get away.
I feel like I need to record that and just put it on loop.
Or
Just in the background.
So-
Could do. And last but not least is Rob. Who are you and who are you playing today?
Well, I'm playing Jimmy, who's just a 12-year-old kid, with a single mom, and I we had to move out here, and I had to leave all my friends behind, and my dog died, and I guess just now I just have to make friends, and it just seems like it's going to be really hard in this new place.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Shenanigans, everybody. The 6 of you are hanging out in Shenanigans proper in the tavern because, of course, this is a time and a place where they don't mind 12-year-old boys hanging around in bar rooms. It's just fine.
Well, I followed Layla in because I saw her walking home from her school, and she was beautiful. So I'm just kind of sitting at a table in a corner, just kind of staring at her, but too shy to go up and talk to her.
I see. The tavern is actually pretty much empty. You guys are the only ones in here, so you're sort of scattered about. What is going on? What is the grouping of people? I'm trying to get tokens for the last 2 people, but
All right. Well, I'll be near Sergej.
Okay.
So,
Darth
what
Umbra
is security like in this
table
town?
now.
What defenses do you have?
Not very much, but I hear that this tavern here is probably the weakest place to attack. It's just made of wood. You just break down the walls, really.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Right. If you take out Desmond, the town's pretty much indefensible, really.
But isn't this the Desmond in the book who killed a dragon?
That's why you should take it out first if you're going to do anything, right?
All right.
Not that you were
makes
gonna do
sense to
anything.
me.
All right.
We're missing. We don't have a sheriff, so we don't really have much defenses or law enforcement around here. So
Yeah. All right. No sheriff.
no fire marshal
how's
either.
order maintained then?
What you mean by order? I mean, we have the health inspector right over there. Point at Darth Umbra.
You're the
Proudly wearing my health
inspector.
inspector badge.
Oh, Desmond must be really trying to make things clean today then.
Should go check the other
Not
businesses
much
in Berkshire, actually.
I don't think we have much order here. Now that you asked here, there's really a lot of things go wrong here.
So the
The
town
name
is
is set in stone.
right for the attacking then, yes.
Oh, absolutely. I would say it's definitely right for the attacking. Not that
And
I
if
would know
I-
anyone who would do so, but if you
Yeah.
would, by all means, let me know.
Mm.
If you knew anyone who was going to.
Well then, you have to rename the town if that happened, yes.
So what?
Okay.
I'm just taking notes.
Yep. Desmond comes around with a big pitcher of beer, asks anyone if they want any, fills up your glasses as needed, looks out the window with a heavy sigh, goes back behind the bar, but stands there, sort of looking around, sort of like waiting for something. Does anyone notice the small boy staring at Layla?
Nope.
No.
What season is it? Is it like winter, spring?
That's a great question. Why don't you roll me a d12?
All right.
It is
Oh,
November.
So it's hot.
The time of melancholy. The time
Could
of
it be
sadness.
summer? So, because I'm out of
That's
school.
It is late fall in
I guess I
November.
never walked home from school, so I guess there is school.
Yeah.
No, it's spring.
I'm sorry,
It's
it's
right around Thanksgiving.
late
We
fall.
could have an episode with Indians.
Oh, we could. Probably wouldn't work out well, but we could do it.
Not for them. Traditionally speaking.
There's so many reasons why we could never run this game on the Wizards of the Coast stream, and that's one of them right there. They also have a rule about no killing children, and with little Jimmy here in the tip party today, that's another reason we could never run this on their channel.
Oh my God, you could have
just not kill me.
DM hacks. If ever Neal did something with Wizards of the Coast, you just make a child NPC or a child PC, and he could never kill you.
I won't be able to kill you. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like have a fork and just like go stab the boss and just like
the boss will be like, oh, ooh, someone hold the child, hold person's
It'd be like the child version of The Man Who Knew Too Little.
Yeah. Okay.
How many businesses are in Berkshire like that need health inspection? I feel like I should probably take this job slightly seriously.
Well, there's a few bars if you look at the wiki, but
I
Soup
mean,
place across the street.
That's
That's
what you mean
true.
by needs health inspection. Because I mean, let's be real here.
exactly.
well, okay. There's Joey's down the street.
There is Joey's down the street. There is Big Ben's brothel. Those are the two main other venues, but there are of course
Does a
plenty of
medieval
other little
brothel need a
things.
health inspection?
That's a soup kitchen.
It's a soup kitchen. That's
Oh.
Big Ben's brothel.
Broth.
It's a
Oh, that's
Yeah.
confusing.
yeah, I know it's great.
I was hoping it was both when I went.
Nope, no, they just do soup. That's all. No nudity, no
But
sex.
it's really hot.
It is
And
hot
there's
soup.
the butcher
Yeah, that would
shop.
break health inspection codes, would it not? So
Yeah, so as far as you know, only soup.
That's right. It's only soup.
Okay.
And there's also the butcher shop.
Shenanigans,
There's
Joey's Bar,
Red
the
Rooster.
back door, the Red Rooster, the
Rooster
butcher's shop.
should be the
It
red
says
rooster.
Rooster on the.
Okay, I typoed. Okay.
I'm gonna call it the Red Rooster from now on. That's what it says on
There's
the
Red Rooster on the official map that's on the screen now.
Yeah, so we got the red rooster, Paula's pie post, Candy's
What's on the map?
candy.
I can't see it all.
Yeah.
Wait. Paula's Pie
It's
Post
off.
is not on the wiki.
Paul's Pie Post isn't
Oh.
on the wiki at the moment.
Oh,
but,
no.
I mean, the
What
wiki
would it
is
be?
open for everybody to edit and add to.
Is this because Paula sold meat pie?
What?
Like there was cannibalism meat pie going on at one point.
yeah, she's
Pie
selling
shop.
Minotaur meat pies.
To the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, it's not cannibalism if it's just
Why
a
is
cousin.
Joey's Bar owned by a guy named Frank? It's just-
Neal,
Look,
do we need to
It's
know
a long
something?
story, okay? See, it was originally owned by a guy named Joey, but then he retired or died. I can't remember which. And so Frank took it over, but the name was iconic, so he didn't want to change it to Frank's. So it's still Joey's, but now Frank owns it.
You visited it in like episode 2 or 3 of Shenanigans.
This is true.
And there's the lesbian bar down by the
Yeah.
recently
butcher
discovered
shop.
dock.
That's right.
Yeah.
The butcher shop.
Yeah, there's a lot of bars. This is actually like a full-time job.
Yeah. Yeah. hmm
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're the only legal authority in town unless the Baroness decides to do something.
God, I think we're out a mayor right now. I think we're
Yeah,
out
mayor's down.
pretty much
Whoa, why
every
are you
official.
Yeah, I'm the highest.
Other than the Baroness, you're the highest ranking official.
Well, I mean, Justin,
That's terrible.
really comes down to it, what isn't related to health?
Hmm.
That's true.
I mean, I think you're kind of the ultimate authority in town, not just because there's no one else there, but because it's all encompassing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Blip
Not
Blob's
just about
technically
food.
the lord of the town, but no one pays attention to him being lord of the
I
town.
pay attention to him. He reloaded my crossbow.
Wait, did he?
Yeah. Boomer
You
doesn't know how to
reload your own
reload his crossbow. So at one
Boomer's
point,
crossbow. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not saying it.
Not,
Yeah.
not this current character.
Yeah, so he shot. He couldn't reload those monsters. So he asked the Glibglob to reload it. So Glibglob took it in his home, closed the door. I waited because I trust the dude, and he gave it to me reloaded. Yeah. Good times. Anyways, I wave over Desmond to the table. Oi!
He trots on over. What can I get for you?
You know what? Some danger. We got a huge, amazing party here, don't you? We got a full house. I think we need some adventure. I think you should give us the most dangerous quests that you have that you've been too scared to give anybody else.
Totally. Just pay for your drinks first.
Hi.
All right. So what is 3 drinks each at 5 gold each, so 15 gold for each of you.
I'm not giving you 15 gold, Desmond.
I have free drinks, remember?
No, don't remember that. I think each of you owes me 15 gold, and if you're going to bring those other guys into your party too, they all owe me for their drinks as well. The kid, there's a 5 gold loitering fee.
I think the kid's paying. It's on his tab. I walk out.
Hey, he puts a hand on your shoulder. Where do you think you're going?
To the mission.
Not before you pay for these drinks.
You also haven't told us the mission.
Yeah, not until you pay for these drinks.
Don't
make me break your leg.
Are you trying to blackmail the health inspector?
You don't look like no health inspector to me.
Are you saying that to me, or do I point to do?
He's saying it to you.
And in our group here, do you not recognize him? He's got the badge.
Health inspectors have nothing to do with fees. Unless you're threatening to shut me down if I charge you for your drinks. In which case, I challenge either of you to shut me down, and there's a shallow grave out back I can put you in.
So wait, why is...
I'm going to go hang out in the closet under the stairs.
I lean over to Volk. Now's your chance.
Hold on, Desmond. Are you backing out of your word? Because I remember after solving the mice problem, you said free drinks.
Who the fuck are you? I never promised anyone free drinks. Pay up.
Did.
No. Pay up, or I'll find ways to take it out of your flesh.
I'm interested.
500 copper for a drink is ridiculous.
Hold on, is it really Desmond? He doesn't sound like Desmond.
It's Desmond, right? Who else could it be? You say it's ridiculous, and he goes back behind the bar, and you can hear the long draw of a bladed knife out of a leather sheath, and he sets a rather large Bowie knife on the table and scans the room. All right, everybody, pay up for your drinks. 15 gold per, or 5 gold per drink. You had 3 each. I don't know what you two had. I can't remember. And you kid in the corner, 5 gold loitering fee.
I only had 1 drink.
What? I didn't buy any loiters.
All right, I'll give him 15 gold.
He glares at the child.
You got this, kid. Go for it.
Come on, everybody. Pay up your fees right now.
Anyway, Mr. Barman, can I ask you about something?
Yeah.
Looks really. He turns red. It's kind of private.
Speak up. I can't hear you.
It's kind of private.
Well, then say it quickly.
I'll go up, slink up to the bar, and go up to his ear and go, "Who's that girl over there?"
He glances. It was Layla.
Oh, awesome. I didn't know her name. What does she like?
Fuck if I know. You deal with that on your own. And he shoos you away from the bar. And then stalks after you. Hey, where's your 5 gold loitering fee?
Well, he goes to him. I go out the other door.
You just try and sneak out behind him? Oh. All right. I'll give him a perception check to see if he notices.
I go up to my room.
Oh, natural 18 on the die. He notices. And as he stalks after little Jimmy, he will hurl that Bowie knife at the door as you walk towards it.
Natural 1 hits him?
No, 14 on the die. Easy hit on the door. The Bowie knife thuds into the door and wobbles a little bit as you make your way for it.
Take the knife and leave. Take the knife and leave.
Do you keep going, Wilmore?
No, I'll think about it.
You have to roll damage for the door. Desmond.
I think Desmond's...
He's doing non-lethal damage to his door.
He did attack Shenanigans.
The door will forever squeak, but it will still work.
But they've both got plot armor, so just nothing happens.
Or it causes a black hole.
Ooh.
And we're all dead. See you guys next week.
Okay, see you next week, guys, for the anniversary episode.
So who pays up the exorbitant fees? You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you say anything when I went to my room? Or when I tried to go to my room?
No, you're just heading upstairs?
Yeah.
I guess he's stalking after the kid. He's reminded everyone that they owe money, and I guess you're going to your room. He doesn't stop you for that. I expect that you're going to sneak out a window and try and avoid your fees.
Absolutely.
But I just hope you have thought through the ramifications of these actions.
Well, what if people don't have 15 gold?
Well, you'd better have it. Desmond is hitting you all up for a bunch of money here.
Yeah, I guess I'll pay mine.
Okay.
How do you all have such much gold?
Rich will pay his as well. Wilmore, Sergej, Jimmy.
No, not paying. Walking out the door. Fuck it. I ain't paying shit.
So Sergej makes for the door, and Desmond's all right. Here's a quest for you: kill that guy.
All right, I get my bow and take a shot.
Yeah,
I'll take a shot.
I go ram.
I run the
with
fuck
my
out.
shovel.
All right, Sergej books it out.
Miss.
But how much is he offering to, like, how much are you offering for us to kill him? Like, what's the reward?
I don't know if you have time to ask this.
No, I'm asking. I can track him down later. That's fine.
It's 1 minute round, so he's got time to ask.
True.
Yeah, it's fine.
10 gold for his head.
Done.
Get some
Hey, where's my
that.
shovel?
Let's go.
Walk out the
Just
door.
then? Fuck.
All right. Can I take a second shot for the round, Neal?
I'm sure that he's probably like taken a corner and gone out. So
my shovel
I guess
missed.
at this point,
We're chasing him.
we should roll initiative. This went in a weird
Initiative
direction
for
very
Neal?
quickly.
No tokens.
You
drag
do
one.
not see. Oh, you guys are on the wrong map. Here we go.
All right.
All right. There should be tokens for everybody now. I think everyone can move theirs.
Yeah.
All right. Roll me initiative. Sergej, if you are running, it should just be at I'm not Sergej, Wilmore. If you're running, it should be at +3. Everyone else, make whatever you need to make.
I don't have exact shovel stats.
That's 1d10
It's
plus
D4. Shovel's D4.
For speed, like
Speed.
initiative. +3 for initiative?
Improvised weapons 3 speed, isn't it? I can't remember.
Yeah, probably 3. Everything's 3.
Mm-hmm. Shovel is probably actually not 3.
It's probably
Shovel
3.
attack speed is probably slow because it's not a natural, like it's not a
But Neal,
designed
Neal, I'm a dwarf.
weapon.
I'm a dwarf.
Sure, but it's still not something designed for like
designed
attacking
for
someone. Yeah, but it's not going to be as efficient as a sword or something.
Yeah.
It'll be slower, like a mace.
Is it night outside?
No, it's daytime.
Okay.
Okay.
Shovel 5 initiative.
All right.
Well, okay. The story was in during battle. I'm not going to do an anecdote. I'm giving chase and firing shots if I see him.
Okay, well, I want to make sure everyone here's on the initiative order. Sergej, Darth Umbra. Did you roll initiative? No, okay.
I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5.
Yeah, then I rolled again by accident. So
Got it.
5.
I got a 9.
Yes, I see these. All right, so Rich is the first one to move.
Yep. So, just are there any candles or anything in the place?
There's a fire in the fireplace. Is that close
Okay.
enough?
Yeah, that's fine. I just cast pyrotechnics at this point.
How's that helping?
I don't think it is. I mean, it might be
we have a
helping Lord
jubilee.
Wilmore.
I'm helping.
If it blinds Desmond, does he die?
Pyrotechnic spells draw on the
I don't
existing
know.
fire. All right, so there's a couple different ways you can make it work. So which pyrotechnic effect are you
The
creating?
blinding one. Yeah. So I'm not doing like causing a giant fire in the place.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, it basically makes it flash up really bright and it blinds everybody.
The effect temporarily blinds creatures in or under or within 120 feet of the area and have an unobstructed line of sight to the burst, which is everybody in the tavern. Creatures viewing this are blinded for d4 plus 1 rounds unless they successfully save versus spell. So, everybody except for Lord Wilmore, who has just run out the door.
Well, I'm facing the door. The fireplace is behind me, but it still hits me.
Yeah, because it produces like a big blast and everything.
Yeah,
sure thing.
sure.
I think does it like affect me as well? It's kind of a weird spell, but yeah, it's okay.
I mean, I guess you could close your eyes at the very end of the spell casting. Like, you could cast a spell and cover your eyes and probably be fine.
I don't think I'm doing that right now, though. I think I probably just acted.
Okay.
All right. Well, this will hurt me more than normal because my eyes aren't good in bright light.
But you're totally not an underdweller.
Yeah, I'm not an underdimmer.
What is save versus spell?
Well, succeed somehow.
What level are you, Justin?
3.
And you're a wizard?
Yeah, I'm a shadow mage wizard.
12 is your saving throw versus spell.
I think that should be on my character sheet somewhere.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so 3 of you succeed. The others are blinded. I will get some sort of blinded something for you. You're blinded. Jimmy is blinded. Jimmy, did you get blinded?
Yes,
yeah.
Blinded.
And Rich is not. Okay, so there we go. Oh, Darth Umbra is blind too. No, Darth Umbra's not blind. That's an initiative roll.
Doesn't he just automatically pass?
He rolls a 1. He's blinded. 1's always a fail.
All right.
And Rich survives?
You didn't hurt him.
It's not the real Desmond.
Interesting to know.
That's the proof.
Okay,
I'm
guys.
pretty sure giving him cheese activated the plot armor.
I'm helping. Is this what you guys wanted?
All right.
Somebody wants to test Desmond's plot armor to see if it's the real Desmond.
No,
Darth
I don't want
Umbra,
this.
it is your turn. You are not blinded.
I go outside and walk to the nearest other bar to start my health inspection tour.
All right. He's the only one that's going to survive today, apparently. He just leaves the party.
But did he pay?
No, he didn't.
Well, how would Desmond know? He's blinded.
True.
Lord Wilmore, it's your turn.
I run away.
All right, he runs.
What race is he? Human?
Yeah, human.
Okay. I can't catch him.
Volk. Volk.
I know, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. I give Chase and shoot 2 shots because I've got the ability that lets me do that.
Ooh, you have missile style. All right. You chase him out the door and aim your first shot.
All right. Okay.
Second shot at the end of the round.
Yeah, I'll just use broadheads here.
Mm-hmm. 24. You crit him in the back.
Is that
Holy
single crit
shit.
or
What is
double
your
crit?
AC, Lord Wilmore? Is it just 11?
That's a good question. Did I have my armor on or not?
I don't know why you wouldn't be
I don't
wearing your
think
armor.
it matters though. I think Nat is 11, and with armor it should be like 14 or 15.
What was it? What armor do you wear?
None, just clothes.
Oh.
So
So it clears by 10
So you
either
don't
way.
have any armor to put on.
I don't think so, but I do have the spell called armor.
Oh, the armor spell. Okay, that would bring your AC to 16. This would still be a single crit. So it's whether it's a single crit or like a double crit.
And let's be real, that's
I'm
not
probably dead. I don't wait.
that spell
probably
lasts
have-
until like hit, right? You probably have it on,
You
especially
probably
in
have the armor
Shenanigans.
spell on.
All right.
So
single crit.
go ahead and roll me double damage.
All right.
4.
Not,
He lives.
Not good. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
How
Bad roll.
unusual. Jimmy Hoffman.
the child
I
kill
just
murderers.
looked up at Desmond. Mr. Bart, man,
Wait.
I don't have
blind.
any allowance because my dad died, And then we moved here, and my mom is the single mom, and she has to work like 2 different jobs. And that's why she's not around much, although she does come home between her jobs for like half an hour and then makes me dinner and then leaves it out for me. She's just a really good mom. She just isn't able to be around much because she has to pay to support us. And I don't have any allowance.
Isn't everybody in the room blind but me?
Yes.
True.
Desmond
Also, turn off the lights.
reaches
to a
out
table.
for the voice, finds the kid's shoulder, and leans in close and says, "Then take me to your mother, little kid."
This must be the little child who want to see the lizard cat at this point.
Sergej, it's your turn.
Oh, I chase after him with my shovel.
You're blind.
I'm a dwarf, and I have little dwarf legs, and I'm blind. So I don't know how that goes.
Give me a dex check.
All right. That's not going to be...
No, not a dex check. Give me a perception check at half your perception score. That's what I mean to ask.
Using the automatic dump stat. What is this?
Well, stop dumping the most important stats.
You can make him roll a 1d8, see which direction he randomly runs.
True.
I was just going to say, he saw the door, he runs for the door, and runs into the door frame. Thud, thud. And then, like, stumbles, finds his way outside, and can feel his way down the wall. I don't think you hurt yourself running into the door, but almost. Like, it'll leave an ugly mark on your head that you'll have to explain to people because they're going to think it was a pimple that you just wouldn't stop playing with, but, like, it's fine.
It's both.
Been there, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's everyone in the party. Lord Wilmore continues to run. Volk gets his second shot.
Yeah. Not miss.
Nope. And Wilmore at this point can probably start darting between alleyways because you had to make a half move. He got a full move. Volk, give me a strength check or dexterity check. Your call. Strength is you're just trying to outrun everyone. Dex is you're trying to like throw stuff behind you and scamper between things.
Are
Dex.
either encumbered?
No, not encumbered.
What are you trying to do, Wilmore?
I am using Phantasm spell to make a wall, so it looks like the street ends up or something like that. So it seems like
okay. So they will chase you down an alleyway, and then they'll turn around. They'll turn through the alleyway, and it'll just be like a dead end wall, and you will have vanished. It's one of those interesting points where one player knows something's an illusion, and how do we make sure the other player...
I don't metagame ever. You know that now.
I know, but... So the question is, how do we know if Volk would know if that was a real wall or a fake wall?
Well, okay, elves have some natural immunity to certain things and can detect secret stuff. So
that's true.
Maybe a roll to see if I...
what does the spell say, though? Does it...
So illusions are poorly ruled. There's not really like a... If you create an illusion, people believe it unless they have a reason to disbelieve it. Yeah. And so it's really awkward. Of, like,
how far they were in the chase, because if like the illusion popped up in front of them or something, right? Like,
yeah, well, Wilmore got to do a full move. Volk did a half move while chasing, which gives Wilmore like a half move head start. So I think it'd be pretty easy for him to like dart around a corner, throw up a wall behind him, and then keep going. But the question is, how likely are people to believe something is an illusion? We all know that illusions are real, or not real, but they exist. So when does a person decide to start disbelieving an illusion is an awkward question.
I don't know the land of...
Just saw someone run into an alley, and then he comes around the corner, and the alley is a dead end.
Especially if you're chasing an illusionist. Like,
yeah. Well, I don't really know
making the illusion
new.
You know he's an illusionist?
If it can't cover the whole alley. So if it's like a little tiny wall that's completely out of place for the alley is another question as well. Right?
Yeah, how well did he match the aesthetic with his illusion?
Can you make like an disadvantage or...
maybe we'll do an opposed roll between like artistic style versus perception.
He's got 400 square feet plus 100 square feet per level. So at a minimum, he's got 500 square feet, which is 50 by 10. So he can easily make the illusion.
Yeah.
So, James, will you make me a saving throw versus spell to disbelieve the illusion?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a real wall. Okay. So it looks like Lord Wilmore has gotten away from the rest of the party.
And punch the wall and
No, I don't do that. I head back.
Before we pick up with the rest of the party, Darthumbra, you've gone across the street to go check out some other place?
Yeah, Big Ben's brothel. And I discovered that it is not a brothel.
It certainly is. How dare you?
Not the kind of brothel I thought it was.
Right.
A whole different set of health regulations.
Completely different. In both places, you have to make sure you cover everything while it's just out and waiting. Anyway.
Yep.
What are you doing here?
I find the proprietor.
Yeah, Big Ben is there. Hey, buddy, what are you looking for? You want some miso, some chicken soup, some we got all sorts of soups, you know.
You only sell soup here?
Yep.
Soup made from broth?
Well, soup that has broth.
Yeah, okay.
We don't do brothless soups, okay? We're not one of those new age hipsters from Montreal.
True.
I'm the newly officially appointed Berkshire Health Inspector.
You're also our 1,000th customer, and everything is free.
For the record, I'm heading back to that place instead of Shenanigans.
I'm heading back to Shenanigans.
What? Oh, you paid. Okay.
Yeah, I paid. I'm allowed back.
I didn't pay. I just ran after the guy, so I'm not going back there.
Well, it's not going to be free to you.
Does Big Ben's look clean? Like, I actually do inspect the...
Oh, you actually want to do your job.
Yeah.
But he's
Give me a perception check.
I figure this is the most chaotic thing one could do in Shenanigans, is actually do something well.
Actually, my druid's actually the sheriff, but they haven't been played in like 4 months, so things have not gone
Shit,
well.
not bad. 22.
Yeah, you look around. It's pretty clean. You know, there's a couple of large canisters, large pots is the right word, over some charcoal that the soup is being cooked in. No one's wearing gloves, but no one understands microbiology at this point, so it makes sense. The place is kept tidy. There's actually someone currently sweeping up debris on the main floor right now. The bowls look clean. There's no obvious signs of dirt or grime on them. You haven't observed the washing process, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely no worse than like street food on a Southeast Asian city corner.
Hey, some street food in Southeast Asia has Michelin stars, so
yeah. So it seems fine.
I tell Big Ben to keep up the good work. There's I'm honestly so far very impressed with the cleanliness of your establishment, and you should keep it up.
Thanks, buddy. Would you like some soup?
A health inspection rating on his door.
True.
No, I wouldn't want to, abuse my position and get free soup. That would be unethical.
Well, I mean, you're the 1,000th customer. It's not a matter of ethics. It's a matter of consistency.
I don't believe Big Ben can count to 1,000. I'm going to be honest. No reason to believe.
You say that to Ben?
No, I don't. But I think it real loud.
Is he a psionic? Can he read minds?
Oh, no.
You haven't bought anything, so technically you're not a customer.
That's a good point. I point out that I haven't bought anything, so how can I be a customer?
Ben stabs you.
All right. I guess you're not our You there, coming through the door. You're our 1,000th customer. Welcome. Free soup.
Wonderful. What do you have?
Well, we got soup. What sort of soup do you want? Do you want buffalo soup? Would you like miso soup? We have some really nice ramens that are cooking up over there. And we've got some pho over there.
That's what I wanted. Some Minotaur
well, hold on. Do you want pho or do you want bang de kua?
Minotaur pho.
You want the bang de kua. The pho's fine. The pho's great. Pho is fantastic. Best pho for 1,000 miles. But we're the only place here that sells bang de kua. And that shit is off the hook.
I'll fucking try it.
All
Is there another
right.
place in town that sells pho?
No.
Okay. Need to know
We
these
have to
things.
go inspect them too.
I noticed we're gonna have a menu for all of the places in Berkshire.
I'll rewatch
And
the
you're
episode
gonna have
and
to
write
remember
it
that
all up.
every time. We'll go to a different restaurant every time and test it.
All right. So you get
Check
some
the Red Rooster
Bangdakua.
too.
Okay, grab score time.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and make me a
Yeah.
grub skill check, and you can get a +5 on your grub skill because this is really good Bangdakua.
All right. 3d6 plus 5?
Mm-hmm.
Just 5? Yeah, okay.
Wow. You haven't rolled a grub skill before, I take it. This is your first
I don't
time
think
rolling
so.
your grub skill.
True. So I don't know a baseline, right?
No, okay, so your grub skill baseline is going to be 8, and now you're going to roll a d20 plus 8 plus 5. Right? Because you roll your grub skill score, and now you got to check it. So give me a d20
Something
plus 8
Just
plus 5.
Grub is
Because
like a
at
skill
first
like
I get a
strength and
stat,
dex.
right? My stat shouldn't have the plus 5, right? So I
Right,
don't have
right.
my
The plus
stat.
5 is not to your stat; it's to the check itself.
Okay, so right now my stat is 8 grub score.
Yeah,
Is that what we're saying? Okay.
yeah.
Okay, this is very important. I'm taking
It's the
this
most
seriously.
important stat of all.
Why is
Absolutely.
grub skill not on the official character sheet that
True.
Neal made up?
You know,
Yeah,
this is
why
a
isn't it on your
major
character sheet?
oversight, and it needs to be updated and fixed.
Agreed.
Mind you, it is on the wiki's official.
Only
character
been
sheets.
5 or 7 years. I mean, you can't expect them to have gotten every little detail. Like,
Exactly. Thank you for being so understanding, Rob. I can always count on you for being the voice of reason and compassion in the party. But I'd like to see the scrub skill check, Giant Triple. Oh, yeah. I mean,
You
Oh my
did say it was
goodness.
good.
it is good. It's really good. It's the Haifong version of pho. It's really good. It's way better than pho.
This is bloody delicious. And I'm happy that health inspector has a smile on his face, otherwise I might be worried. I can't
Yeah.
see the smile past the mask, can I?
Yeah, I mean, if Darth Umbra comes into your shop and says they're the health inspector, you go, hey, have some free soup.
And he says no.
We'll get back to Lord Wilmer in just a moment, but the remaining party members are back in Shenanigans. That's Rich, Volk, and Jimmy. And as the smoke clears and everyone's vision comes back and Desmond and Jimmy can see again, Desmond repeats his command. If you can't pay, show me to your mom.
oh, okay. I mean, she's at work right now. I can take you there.
Take me to one of her many jobs.
Okay. So I go out and my bike is just leaning against the front of Shenanigans.
Of course it is, and of course you have a bicycle. But before he steps
It
all the
has
way
a-
out, he looks back and Rich and Volk. Rich, you
Okay.
paid, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I
you
did-
both paid.
I was
Cool.
supposed to pay.
Yeah. He nods at
Do
the
we
two
mind
of
the
you and
bar for
says,
you?
keep an eye on the place.
Mm.
And I'll hold you responsible for anything that goes missing.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Time
And
for Rob
then he
Shenanigans.
steps out with Jimmy.
Okay, so the
Um,
bike has like a big, pole with it on the back with a raccoon tail hanging from it and a little squeaky horn. And it also has a basket in the front and for anybody who knows anything about bikes, it's clearly a girl's bike. And it's
Is there like
kind
tassels
of
from the
beat up
handlebar?
and- Yes.
Okay.
Do you have baseball cards
see
and
it, I
spokes?
see it.
Yes.
Nice. Do you have
Is it
pegs on the
baseball in
back?
Arcadia?
Monster cards? Are they monster cards?
Yeah, what sort of cards are
yeah,
there?
it would make sense, because he was always having adventures with his friends. So taking the back makes sense.
Where's Matt
Nice.
Berger? We need a drawing.
Yeah.
Matt. No.
No, he's trapped on the other side of the world right now.
No. Hey, what do you mean other side of the world?
From where he normally resides.
He's at 2 time zones from me now.
I know, but he's in Kiwi land. Oh my god.
That's where
Anyway.
hobbits are.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take her over to the job that she's at right now, which is working as a weaver. Now, I hadn't mentioned this, but this was totally my backstory. Is that my mom gave up her job when she fell in love with my dad to support his dream of being a rodeo cowboy. Her job before, mean, her name is Evelyn, but her job before was that she was Evil Lynn, barbarian queen of the far north.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, this is going to get interesting real fast.
Since it's from like an 80s sensibility, kids on bikes and adventures type family, she gave it up for him out of love.
Oh,
Evelyn was the sorceress in He-Man, the evil sorceress.
Well, now
there probably is one.
Well,
so I guess we take her to the little weaver shop.
All right, you head down to the weaver shop. Desmond in tow. Lord Wilmore, you've escaped the outrageous prices of 5 gold per drink. That's like $50 for a beer in modern money. 50 euros, 50 pounds, whatever. It's all about the same these days.
Wait, isn't it 500?
5 gold? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. $500 for a drink. Thank you, James.
That's what I said, and he drew a weapon, so I paid him.
Yeah, it's a ludicrous price, and in many senses, got the right idea to get the fuck out of there. I mean, he's charging you $1,500 for 3 drinks. It's barbaric.
Meanwhile,
where are you
these
going?
Rich fuckers paid.
Yeah, that's true. These guys are loaded.
Right?
Where are you going, Lord Wilmore? You're a wanted man by Desmond now.
Hold on. That was really unfortunate. I just got a call at the same time you called me out.
Oh.
Okay, so Wilmore is thinking, is Volk, did he look like a ranger or a tracking kind of figure?
I look like a bard.
You look like a bard. All right.
Wilmore
is probably going to go in nature and like outside trying to find a shelter of some sorts. He thinks it's something's going on. Something's not right. The prices are outrageous. They're acting irrational. So he thinks something's up. So he's going to go out and try to heal and then perhaps go back if he gets better.
Okay.
See you in a week.
Well,
we'll see. We'll see.
Why don't we take our first break right here, and we will come back on the other side with a little bit more shenanigans. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.